Each year, Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation's members, leadership, and staff attend the American Farm Bureau Convention in late January. It's a chance to learn, compete, and celebrate. But while the year is just beginning, this trip to Salt Lake City, Utah, actually is the end to a long process.
There's not many organizations where some little farmer in Sunflower County can voice his opinion. And number one, people care about that opinion. People will listen to your opinion and that you are able to maybe get something changed.
Adrian Belk and his wife Betsy run a row crop operation in the Mississippi Delta. As relatively new members, they are seeing the grassroots advocacy process up close that makes Farm Bureau so unique.
We're not only focusing on our problems anymore, we're hearing across the Southeast. Well, now we're talking to somebody in North Dakota, and so it's really broadened our perspective on what's going on around the country.
That's the main goal of bringing farmers from across the country to one location, to make sure Farm Bureau members are taken care of with sound agriculture policy.
You've got to have grassroots in all counties in the U.S. so we can come together with a powerful voice, not just of Mississippians, but of all farmers in the United States to help fix a problem.
States' delegates are based on membership. Mississippi brought 10 delegates, and they meet several times this week to work through policy recommendations, both from our own membership and other states. Sue Ann Hubbard from Jeff Davis County is a first-time delegate.
Being on my county board and coming up with these resolutions and taking them to our state and then seeing the process there and just kind of wanted to see what was involved and then seeing the work that we did at our state level and our county levels and how it can actually affect policy.
The policies passed in Jackson at the Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation annual meeting and in the annual business meeting of the American Farm Bureau Federation Convention give staff and members the guidelines they will use when promoting agriculture at the state capitol and our nation's capital. Jones County poultry farmer Kirby Malden says this means all farmers benefit because of the Farm Bureau process.
Instead of me having one voice as Farm Bureau member, we have multiple voices. When we go to Washington, D.C., we have a group going and telling what poultry needs in our area, what cotton farmers need in our area, what every commodity needs. We have a voice that's a multitude instead of one person, and it makes a tremendous difference.
Mixing in a little fun food and fellowship, Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation attendees enjoy what makes Utah unique, from the ski slopes, the snow, and native culture. Another way to promote Farm Bureau to its members and even first-time convention goers.
It's way more than I expected. Been a lot of great information. Got to watch some of the young farmer and rancher discussions for the first time. That was really enjoyable, seeing that process, and then just spending time meeting everybody's been great.
But the celebration didn't stop there.
The New Horizon Award for Most Innovative New Program for Group 5 goes to Mississippi.
Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation was one of 6 states to win an AFBF Horizon Award, honoring the most innovative new state Farm Bureau programs. The Landmark Leadership Council was created last year to engage members 35 to 55 years old and give them the tools to be better grassroots advocates for agriculture.
They wanted a program for that age group to keep them involved with Farm Bureau, and so we sat down at the table and brainstormed and came up with the Landmark Leadership Program, and it's going to be something that'll keep Farm Bureau active in the lives of the young farmers around the state. That's a critical age group to help us generate policy and be great leaders for this organization for the future.
Now, members head back to their counties, hopefully more energized, to start the process all over again for 2024. One thing's for certain, Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation will be here ready to move agriculture forward.
So grassroots is how this all got started. If we don't have the grassroots, we're not going anywhere with what we're trying to cover and to do. and educate our people about agriculture.
Farm Bureau is going to give a seat at the table for the smallest guy all the way up to the largest guy. And somewhere in a county boardroom in 2,800 counties around the U.S., somebody sat down and said, we've got this problem, and this is a policy that we think we can get it fixed with.